Welcome back everyone to Piney Plays the Beorning. And we've dealt with some wargs and some warg riders and some urukai. So let's see what Horn has to say about that.
What did you find? The southern road into the Norcrofts?
Yes, that is as I suspected, Pineclaw. If there had been no danger, word would have left Wildemore of its troubles well before now. Speaking with what few folks I have found, I learned from where the wargs came. A farm in the southwest, once owned by Edzig, but now overrun by the minions of Saruman and the creatures they ride. Defeat wargs and warg riders in the fallows, and you will, as you have done, but do so now in and around Edzig's farm. You may slow their assault on the other farms. If you find salvageable crops at Edzig's farm, bring them to the provisioner at Forlaw. If it comes to a siege, Reeve Garwig will be glad of the additional supplies. Oh, right, so we need to kill wargs and the riders in the fallows and salvageable crops. This is the quest. I thought it was a side quest. At least that's what I said last time, but obviously it's not a side quest. It was the next quest in the epic storyline. So therefore, if I decide it's too annoying to kill warg riders, then I will go after wargs instead. Now let's see, where are we? But the supplies are down here at Edzig's farm, so I am going to go down there. Now if I run to a rider or warg along the way, I may decide to go after it. Like, I'm not too sure I really want to go after it now I think of it. Let's see if I could do this without getting into combat, that would be great. Now, let's get into here and start salvaging stuff. If I can find some wargs that I could kill without having to deal with the riders, that will be great. Now, unfortunately, these are orcs without wargs, not the other way around. No, I don't want to. I don't want to go after the FRAPS. I want to go after these guys. You see, we've got these riders going all over the place out there. And they like to move all around the place. And that's what makes them so annoying. Especially if they're super fast. Maybe if you are... I don't know if a light steed will keep up with them, but I suppose that's a possibility. I just don't normally use a light steed. Especially since that's one enemy, and I don't feel like using a light steed just for that enemy, as I normally prefer mediums. I'm much more comfortable with them and the skills they provide. Alright, that's it. You're going... Shut up and let me kill you. Alright, done. Now, let's see. No, the puppies don't count. Oh, but I think... Gajat? Well, that's... How will you pronounce that? Because... Jays aren't a natural part of... Are not a natural part of Anglo-Saxon, because... So it really doesn't quite fit. You should at least count as a warg, yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't count for the quest there because I didn't have that quest. Alright, now, in the meantime, now I know that there are... Yeah, okay, I knew I would eventually run into him. All those wargs I avoided earlier. Unfortunately, we've got these crazy riders, and it's very difficult to get through here without picking 2 or 3 of those riders, because that was my problem last episode. And I didn't want to do it. As I think that's the Usually I accidentally leave Ferroform. It's one of those rare times where I actually accidentally went into it. Now, let's see. Wargs. Can I find some wargs somewhere? Preferably riderless ones. No, I don't want to kill cattle. Come on, what are all those wargs I saw before? Back when I was looking for the riders. Oh. And every time I'm about to hit one, his friend comes along and makes me... Oh, no, I've already got 3 of them on my tail. Good grief. This. Let's... Alright. Yeah, what a way to start a battle. Now, it doesn't help it that you get this painful dislocation right at the start. And it's a lot harder to get rid of those states in mounted combat than it is in regular combat. Alright, let's see. Alright, that's 3 down. Now, where is... No, I don't want to kill the bull. Where is... Oh, there he is. There you go. Next. Oh, there's a 4th one? Alright. Who's surrounding? There is somebody definitely surrounding me. Oh, another rider, yes. They respawn very quickly, or there were 4 around me. I'm not too sure I want to do all this fighting around this, but I don't think they're particularly ornery, but... I could just imagine doing an ill-timed effect that turns out, oh, this is an area effect. You didn't know about that? Ha ha ha! Surprise! I think he should be going down soon. Down, down, down! Good. Now, what is this? Zovar. Fellowship, no thank you. Yes, now where is that? That's the bull. I saw a warg here somewhere. I thought I saw a warg around here. Yes, there he is. 1 warg. Hello. Good. 1 warg alone. Unmounted. He dies. Simple, pure logic. And thank you for stacking those things up so that I could get them off in 1 shot. Good. And that means I can go back to Forlaw and turn in these quests. Thank goodness. So where is this provisioner? Ah, this looks like a provisioner.
Thank you for these.
Thank you for these. I am glad the orcs did not despoil these crops. We will surely have need of them, unless this terrible winter lifts tomorrow. It came on so suddenly, perhaps it will be equally so. If it does not, these crops will buy us a few days more. I suppose that is the best for which we can hope. Alright, I suppose so. So I could use a nice optimistic point of view. While we go out and see if we can find a way to deal with this Mirzim. Next. And next I mean speaking with Leowine and finding out if he has anything useful for us. And I presume he is here. Yes, here is Leowine. Hello there.
Oh, this cold. This feels nothing like the Wildermoor of my youth.
Oh yes, I left as a young man and returned an old one, and the land that greets me is more different than I myself have become. Deserted farms, frozen rivers, enemies lurking behind every tree and over every stone. What will we find when we come to my home of Dunfast? Oh, that I don't know, and this requires harp use in order to use Gleowine's harp.
I am done with worrying. I want to see what has become of my home.
Yes, I have not been there for many years, but when last I walked in the Wildermoor, the land itself was very different. What could have become of the small village in which I was born? I would not presume to vert our course without everyone's agreement, Pineclaw. If you consent to the journey, and so too do Horn and Corridon, then I will be grateful for a visit to Dunfast. If not, I fully understand, and ask only that you forgive this request in the first place. Alright, and let's see what we have here. Oh, that's just the acceptance part. Alright, what do you think about a little excursion to Dunfast?
Will Gleowine's reception at Dunfast be warmer than my own at Eoworth?
Yes, I wonder if it will be warmer than my reception at Eoworth. Will he regret the journey as I did? Ah, it was a poor jest. I have much for which to be grateful, and only a lesser man takes as assured the health and safety of his family. Gleowine's family has long since left the village of Dunfast, but I can understand his desire to see what has become of the place. I agree with the journey. Did you think I would not so? Alright, that's one down. And what about you, Corridon?
I understand Gleowine's desire completely. I would feel the same.
I would feel the same if I had heard of such troubling news about Lothlorien. We would be poor companions indeed were we to refuse the request. We should travel to Dunfast, though the situation there promises to be no different than elsewhere in Wildermoor. Let us hope, for Gleowine's sake, that I am wrong. Right, so let us head over to Dunfast. And that will be down this way. Let's look at the map first. Yeah, right here. So we'll leave through there, and Dunfast is... Yeah, okay, well, we got this nice quest ring to tell me where Dunfast is located. So that's where we will head next. And take in the wonderful sights of Wildermoor, which is... Well, it depends on what you call wonderful sights, I guess. If you like wintry areas, then this is definitely one. Now, I'm not particularly keen on wintry areas, which doesn't exactly help my feelings toward the zone. But I know that there are some people right now who are cringing over the weather forecasts because there is absolutely no snow predicted anywhere near, well, for a large swath of the U.S. for the coming holiday season. So let us head out then. And I think we are at the right way. Good. So you see, wintry landscape. Now there is something that is a bit unusual, I must say. These spikes of ice. Certainly not anything that one typically sees in this area, I'm pretty sure. Now, I do admit that Wildermoor is a little bit higher elevation than the rest of Rohan, but it's definitely not high enough elevation to think that such a spire would be normal. Alright, actually, I'm not even too sure such a spire would be normal in Forhel. Alright, but here we see something up ahead, and it is a windmill and more of these ice spires, and of course our old friends with a village that apparently is a little deserted. Hello there.
What happened here? I see no signs of battle.
Yes, now Dunfast was never a large village, but there are always people about. What happened? Where are the people? Oh, we should search the village, Pineclaw. Let us know when you are ready, and the four of us will explore Dunfast together. Alright, let's go.
We will go together to investigate Dunfast. I was born in Dunfast many years ago. What has happened to the village I remember?
Oh, there you are. Well, what are we going to do? From here, Dunfast looks much as I remember it, but where are all the people? Let's walk into the village and see if anyone remains who can tell us what happened. Alright. When I left Dunfast, I was a young man, Pineclaw. So much of my life was ahead of me. Look over there. Someone disturbed these sacks. Do you see anyone? I think we're alone. I am not so certain about that, Horn. I feel as if we are being watched. I feel eyes upon us, Pineclaw, but I cannot tell you if they are hostile or friendly eyes. Stay on your guard. Tingly feelings. Well, ooh, is this the house of my childhood? Was it always this size? It seemed much larger back then. Ah, what have we got here? What is it, Horn? I think I have found the location of our mysterious watcher. There is someone hiding in the bush. Be ready for anything, and I will seize this person before it can pose a threat. Be ready. I'm going to frighten our watcher from hiding. Yes? That would be a small orc indeed to fit inside that bush. I'm ready for anything. Could you give me a hand, Pineclaw? Alright. Thank you. It is better to be safe than bruise one's dignity a small amount than be surprised by some dangerous foe, is it not? This time it was a shrew. Next time it might be a hidden enemy. Perhaps Gordon can flush the next watcher out of hiding, and I will be the one laughing. Oh well. Alright, anything else? Wait, there's someone... Oh, there. Oh, hello. Oh, Nona! Hi there. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, you must have tracked us for many days to find us in Wildermore. I did not, Horn. I did not look for you. Oh, what? I did not know that you would be in this village. I came here for supplies. We have enough to spare. I cannot travel with you again, Horn. Why do you say that? There is a city to the north. I found the people there, dying in the snow. I brought them safely to a cave in the mountains. They are still too weak to survive on their own. I came to this village to steal food and supplies for them. I cannot adventure with you any longer. When they are stronger, I will promise nothing, Horn. I am sorry. Nona, it is good to see you again. How can we help these people? I have been looking for a root vegetable, like the ones in Dunland. Pineclaw knows of them. They have curative properties. I need to get back. Nona, you left your brother's sword with me. Let me return it. It desires to be with you. I know it. Horn, please keep it. I am Wadu's ghost no longer. Curious. One look at Nona's face told me that she had not been prepared to see Horn in Dunfast. She has not yet resolved her feelings to him. Caring for the injured folk she mentioned maybe have caused her to delay resolving her thoughts, or perhaps it is so difficult a riddle she needs more time to untangle a solution, even without the distraction of responsibility. Horn may appear inconsolable, but he needs not despair. I have not given up on our Dunlending firebrand, and neither should he. Well, Gleowine? That is the woman who has taken Horn's heart from him? He has spoken of her a great deal to me since we have been journeying together, but not once did he mention that she was a Dunlending tribeswoman. And she came to this town, the town of my childhood, seeking to steal its goods and provisions? I remember what it was like to be young, when blood and passions flared in the springtime. I am not fit to judge them. If Horn misses her so, I hope she will reconsider her dismissal of him. Looks like she's gone now. Well, what about you, Horn? I don't understand, Pineclaw. It has been days since last I beheld Nona, and my affection for her has only grown during that time. The fondness she felt for me before we came to Aerworth, has it gone? Did I imagine it? I cannot have. I do not know what to think, Pineclaw. That reunion did not proceed as I might have wished. So what will we do about this? We'll find that out in our next episode of Piney Plays The Beorning.